Sallies. The Bulldogs come off a first-round playoff win at AI DuPont, and on the other side, the Sallies have home court advantage as the #1 seed. I'm Jimmy Conley, joined by Brian Hamway, my fellow commentator. Brian, do you think the Sallies are motivated enough for tonight's game?
Without a doubt, Jimmy. They've been waiting for the playoffs for this entire season. They had a really rough schedule, and about time. I mean, look at the student section. They're fired up. We're about to get ready to rock and roll here. Sallies take on the Bulldogs.
I couldn't agree more, Brian. The Sallies are definitely ready for tonight, tomorrow, and every day leading up to this state championship this season.
This is a revenge year, Jimmy. I'm telling you. They're hungry, and this is the year to do it. Their team is absolutely loaded. They got the talent to do it this year and for many years to come.
Yeah, a big thing with this team is that they have a young core, especially with Isaiah Hinson, Kareem Thomas. You have Quinn O'Hara coming off the bench. These guys are only sophomores, and they're here to stay. Your starters tonight, on the one side for Laurel, #2, Khalees Wilson, #3, Tyrone Kane, #10, Therese Dickerson, #22, Javier White, and #34, Nafir Griffin. And for your Sallies, #2, Kareem Thomas, #4, Sam Walsh, #10, Justin Mullen, #11, Isaiah Hinson, and of course, #24, Darion Williams. On our tip-off, Justin Mullen and Laurel starts it off. Wilson outside. Hinson gives him space. Wide open underneath. Layup is good for #34, Nafir Griffin.
They just left him wide open there. Probably just forgot about him for a second.
Hinson to Mullen. Hinson catches it on the wing. Jabs, drives, pull up Jay. Money! And the game is tied, 2-2.
That's Isaiah's signature move. Jab step, pulls up right in his defender's face. You'll see a lot of that tonight.
The Bulldogs want to come the other way. Almost stolen, but they get it back. Griffin underneath. And that will be an offensive foul.
Big thing for the Sallies tonight is to get #34 out of the game, and that is how you do it. He is going to go at you hard and hard all game long, and Justin Mullen with the great student section, great reaction there. Great play there by Mullen.
The Sallies forcing an early turnover. Let's see if they can capitalize. Hinson covered by Wilson. Gets a screen from Mullen. Kareem fakes 3, brings it back out. Mullen to Walsh. He fires away, short. And it'll be Laurel basketball.
You're not going to see Sam Walsh miss a lot of those, especially wide open threes. He's going to drain those on a daily basis.
Sam Walsh, of course, selected by Coach Trevison for the blue-gold game, as well as Justin Mullen. Laurel setting up the offense. White, double teamed. Finds a lane. Tip in is good by #10, Therese Dickerson. Four to 2, 6:10 left in the first. Walsh to Kareem, Darion to Mullen. He loses it, still loose. Now will be a jump ball. And it will stay with Salesianum.
Darion had the right thought there. The pass was just a little bit to Mullen's left, but other than that, it would have been an easy bucket, and it would have been a great assist for Darion. I think they're arguing the jump ball possession here.
It should be Salesianum since Laurel won the tip. Or Laurel got first possession, sorry. And it stays with Salesianum. Isaiah fakes 3. Over to Kareem. Mullen to Kareem. He'll fire away. Rims out. Laurel bringing it down. White's drive blocked. Huge block from Justin Mullen. The Sallies want to move quick. Darion to Isaiah. He fires for three. Rims out. Rebound Darion. He puts it up. It's good. Darion Williams with a tough bucket to go.
Bring in the energy too. Darion brings a ton of energy as he shows off his reaction right there.
4-4. 5:15 left in the first. Wilson, Euro step, knocked away, but the possession will stay with Laurel.
Great defensive possession there by Isaiah.
White passes it in. Underneath to Griffin. Tipped away, and once again it will stay with Laurel. The Bulldogs want to set up the offense. Tipped again. The Sal's very aggressive right now. Inside. Wilson fakes three, step back. And it's going to be a foul on Darion Williams.
I didn't think Darion got much contact on him right there. Nonetheless, he's going to go to the line to shoot three, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. That's a tough call right there. I'm going to have to disagree on that.
Yeah, a little bit of contact, but I don't think enough to draw the foul. At the line, number 2, Khalees Wilson. First one's good. And Brian, it seems like the Sal's have kind of laid back on defense, aren't applying a lot of pressure.
They can't take this team lightly. I mean, they might be at the bottom of the bracket, but this is a team not to be taken lightly. They are going to fight and fight. They want to be the team to knock off the number 1 seed.
Of course, every team wants to do that this year. Layup by Darion, no good. White has it on the wing. Back out to Wilson. Splits the defense, loose ball. Underneath the Griffin, his layup, good. 8-4, Bulldogs. Kareem fires for three. No good. Rebound, tipped around. And that foul's gonna be on Justin Mullen. That's gonna be his first.
Jimmy, the key of this game is to be stopping number 22. That's Javier White. On the scouting report, he says just keep the ball out of his hands. He hasn't scored once yet. Got to give credit to Sam Walsh. He's been on him the entire game.
Sam Walsh, of course, one of the best defenders in Delaware. You see it right there, diving on the ground for the loose ball. They're going to say kick ball.
Kick ball?
That's on Salesianum. That was a very late call. Kick ball. So it will go to Laurel. Griffin gets it, loses it, retains possession. Laurel a bit sloppy with the ball as of early. Haven't had many turnovers though. Kareem gets out on his man. Tipped and stolen. The other way, Isaiah. 4-on-2. And it's a turnover. Mullen, White can't finish. And that's gonna be a foul on Sam Walsh.
It looks like White wanted to go up for the dunk there.
White lost it up in the air. Luckily, number 4, Omaron Cannon, got the rebound and is headed to the line to shoot too.
Going back to the Sam Walsh defender thing, he's always on the best player each and every game. Every time I had a chance to talk to Coach Trev before the game, he always mentions this is their best guy, and Sam Walsh is going to be on this guy the entire game, and he usually holds him to 10 points or less.
Second one for Cameron, also out. Gets his own rebound. And Laurel will set back up. 3:10 left in the first, 8-4, Laurel leads it. White, way downtown. Another rebound by Laurel. Griffin inside. He's short. Tipped around. Kareem has it the other way. 3-on-1. Sam Walsh laying off. And he's out of bounds.
Tough one as his heel gets just on the line as Mutz and O'Hara are both going to check in for the Sal's. Williams and Walsh will head out.
Deuce Mutz, of course, another great defender for the Sal's. And Brett O'Hara, that sharp shooting guard.
And look who he's on. He's number 22, White.
Javier White, covered by Mutz. Double team by the Sal's. Griffin moves it around. White drives right, crosses back, spins around, splits the defense, lays in, and it's good. The lead is 6 for Laurel.
This is a bit of a shocker, Jimmy. I don't think anybody expected this right at the start of the game.
Isaiah has it, finds Justin. Over to Kareem. Kareem brings it back out. Justin attacks, and that's gonna be a blocking foul. And Brian, the Sal's have had the looks. They just haven't been hitting them.
Shots are gonna fall. It's very early in the game. But most importantly, Jimmy, Laurel has been dominating on the rebounds. They have been getting almost every rebound. Griffith is the guy that's gonna be down at the paint all game long with those easy baskets, and he's gonna grab almost every rebound. The Sal's need to limit him on paint scoring, and most importantly, the rebounding game.
Pass out to Isaiah. Kareem fakes 3. Mullen. Back to Isaiah. His three-pointer. Rims in and out, halfway down. O'Hara gets the rebound, layup, and he'll be fouled. Great hustle from Brett O'Hara, keeping the play alive.
Him and his brother bring countless of amount of hustle, and now he's not gonna jinx him. Hopefully he's gonna get 2 easy points right here.
Brett O'Hara this season has been a solid foul shooter. Let's see if he can keep it up here in the playoffs. Brett's first one is good. The Sal's finally get out of that scoring drought that they were in for quite some time. And O'Hara gets both. That'll be a Laurel timeout. Now we're gonna head down to Christian Dobbs.
Right now, Laurel is out early with a 10-6 lead. One thing that Laurel has done a really good job of is slowing down Salesian's motion offense. They've been doing a good job of making sure that Salesian has to work for those looks around the basket. One player to look for on Laurel's team is number 34, Griffin. He's a big player, big center. They're going to try and use that size to their advantage in some screenplay. Isaiah Hinson, 2 points, 1 for 3 for the field. Hopefully he could get it going for the rest of this game. Back to you.
Thank you, Christian. After that timeout, Laurel will have possession, and it looks like the Sal's are in a press, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, Laurel's jumped out to this game. They're going to have to apply more defense than they probably thought they would, as there's a timeout on the floor here, so they're wiping up the floor. But going back to it, Laurel's jumped out to a really solid game, and they're going to give the Sal's team a really big fight heading into this game.
The inbound, trying to break the press. Wilson loses it, still loose. Isaiah still on the floor, and that would be a travel. Wonderful hustle from the Sal's.
O'Hara, Mutz, Hitson, it takes them all, and it pays off.
1:28 left. The Sal's trail by 4, 10-6. Kareem gets it. Back to Mutz. Deuce, back to Kareem. He'll fire away. Off the front rim. 2-on-2. Blocked by Deuce. The Sal's want to go quick. Brett back to Deuce. To Justin. His three-pointer. Money! Justin Mullen puts the Sal's behind by one.
Mutz gives you everything. From the block, hustles down, finds Mullen in the corner, drains it.
10-9. The Sal's back down by one. Laurel trying to do anything to answer back. Wilson will slow it down. Three-pointer, no good. Griffin gets it and lays it in.
Like I said, Griffin's going to be camping down in that paint all day, getting rebounds and finishing them off.
18 seconds remain, 12-9. Laurel still leading it. 10 seconds, Kareem back to Isaiah. Sal's holding for one. Isaiah fires away. Back rim, no good. Half-court heave is off. And at the end of the first quarter, the score is the Laurel Bulldogs 12 and your Salesianum Sal's 9. Brian, takeaways from that first quarter.
Well, Jimmy, we realize this is going to be a game. This team is ready to play, and they're ready to make a statement here. And, I mean, they've jumped out of this game right hot out of the cannon. They won the rebounding battle, and they're obviously up in this game. But, you know, hopefully the Sal's pick it up on defense, because if they do, I think this game will turn out to be very, very different towards the end.
And now we're going to send you back down to Christian Dobbs to hear his thoughts.
DIAA has 36 championships and 19 sports across.
Sorry for that inconvenience right there. But yeah, Brian, I mean, we saw early on that Laurel isn't backing down. They had that upset win at AI DuPont just 2 days ago. And Griffin's really put them on his back, got some easy buckets. Hopefully the Sal's can recover in the rest of this game.
I'm not going to say they need to put a man on Griffin, but somebody's got to be close to him to get all those rebounds. Because, Jimmy, I think he has about like 5 rebounds so far, and he has like all of his points down in the paint. So they need someone to be by him at all times, and like Justin Mullen, who's with them right now, and to get the rebounds.
Tipped by Mutz. Isaiah the other way. He lays it in. And just like that, the Sal's down by one.
Deuce is just having fun, baby.
Deuce Mutz covers his man right there. White splits the D, under to Griffin. His layup, good. And it seems like all night so far, every time the Sal's score, Griffin has an answer. Kareem to Deuce. Isaiah wants it. Over to Mullen. Mullen layup, no good. Ball still moving around. Kareem forces the turnover. Back to Justin. His three-pointer, way short. But O'Hara gets it. Isaiah, could the third time be the charm? It is! Isaiah Hinson and one.
He can score on all levels, man, and he just showed that right down. Muscled his way and just flicked it up. Going for the and one.
Hinson with 6 points in the game, trying to get 7 right here and to tie up this game. Checking out for the Sal's, Brandon Buffone. Checking in for the Sal's, sorry, Brandon Buffone. Checking out, Kareem Thomas. And for the first time in this game, Brian, the Sal's can tie it up.
This would be huge right here. Start. Brand new sense of momentum. If Isaiah hits this free throw right here, this game could be going in the opposite direction.
And we are tied at 14. 7 minutes left in the first half. Khalees Wilson brings it down. Laurel trying to get to White. Instead, they go on the corner. Cannon back to White. Deuce right on him. And that's going to be a foul on Deuce Mutz. That'll be his first.
Foul, 22.
Yeah, Deuce is just going to be aggressive all game long. Fouls aren't going to bother him one bit. I expect for him to have many more fouls because he's just such an aggressive player, and you need guys like him on this team.
Almost stolen by O'Hara again. Cannon drives right. Pull up Jay. No good, and that's going to be an over-the-back foul on Nafir Griffin.
Look at Brett O'Hara, undersized, getting a rebound off of Griffin.
And that's what the Sallies need to do. They need to continue to box him out because Griffin will reach over the back. And it's going to be great if they can get him into early foul trouble.
And speaking of Griffin, looks like Therese Dickerson is going to check in for him. He'll get a breather as he played the entire first quarter.
The Sallies with the first time to take the lead. O'Hara catches it on the wing, looks for Mullen, gets it to him, fouled on the three, and he'll go to the line.
There you go, 3 free throws for Justin Mullen. I thought he was going to airball that shot, and then I just realized he hit his hand.
Checking in for the Sallies, number 23, Quinn O'Hara, and of course, number 12, Justin Hines, the 2 young sophomores.
Yeah, those 2 are going to give you really, really good minutes. And come playoff time, you need the young guys to step up, guys stepping up off the bench, and, you know, these are 2 examples right here. Quinn's been giving you really good minutes all year long. He's just like his brother, brings the same amount of energy, same amount of hustle, and they're 2 really good scorers.
First one for Mullen's good, and he'll get 2 more. Second one, nothing but net. 6:13 left in the first half. The Sallies have their first lead, 16-14.
Brett and Isaiah are going to check out, as you said, and his brother Quinn and Justin Hines are going to check in here.
And of course, Quinn O'Hara, another great defensive player off the bench for the Sallies. And Coach Trevison seemed, Deuce Mutz gets the rebound. Layup is good.
Deuce Mutz is having a game of the year, baby, both offensively and defensively.
But as I was saying, Coach Trevison going with the defensive heavy lineup right now, Brian.
Oh yeah.
Way downtown. Loose. Wilson gets it. Fakes in the corner for 3. Air ball.
Good rebound there by Buffon. The Sallies are in transition.
Buffon to Quinn. Over to Hines. Handoff to Justin. Brandon fakes 3. Justin Hines fakes 3. Drives inside, floater good. 20-14, the Sallies are on a run.
Like I said, Jimmy, this is going in the right direction.
Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Wilson, Euro step, travel. Coming in for the Sallies, Sam Walsh and Darion Williams. Hopping off, Deuce Mutz and Justin Mullen. And how about those minutes for Deuce Mutz, Brian?
Oh man, those were probably the best minutes of his career, coming off the bench and bringing the energy, bringing the defensive motivation. And he's a huge reason why the Sallies are back into this game.
Yeah, now we're going to send you down to Christian Doms to see what he thinks of the Sallies comeback.
Right now, as Salesium remains in control of this lead, 20-14. Isaiah Hinson and Justin Mullen have been leading the scoring charge for the Sallies. Each of them both have 7 points. And meanwhile, off the bench, Deuce Mutz has been a great spark plug, providing defensive energy on one end, and he had that great hustle rebound on the offensive end, leading to 2 points. It's not much, but it's been honest work for Deuce Mutz and many of the other Salesium Sallies that have been coming off the bench and providing the energy that this team needs. Back to you, Jimmy and Brian.
Thank you, Christian. And the Sallies, let's see if they can continue this lead, Brian, as they have the possession right now. Quinn uses a screen from Justin Hines. Rolls but doesn't get to him. Justin does catch it on the wing. His drive inside will cause a foul. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Free throws are a big part here. Sal's getting the line almost every possession. I mean, Mullen just shot 3 foul shots, and now Justin Hines is going to shoot 2 more, and they've been converting. I think they've only missed 1 free throw thus far. So hopefully Mullen can go, Justin Hines can make them both here.
Yeah, and Brian, looking at Justin Hines as a player, of course, he's very young. His brother, Ethan Hines, just graduated last year, is currently playing for the Catholic University. But Justin Hines, definitely one of the most athletic players on this team and can get to the hoop easily. Stolen, and it'll be off Laurel. Darian Williams, always with those nitty-gritty hustle plays.
Sal's got a lot of players like Darian. I mean, you just saw Deuce be all gritty on his last possession. Darian just bringing in more energy here.
21-14, 4:54 left in the first half. Darian gets it to Sam. Oh, and Sam Walsh wasn't there. He was cutting, and Justin Hines missed him.
Just a little bit of miscommunication there. No harm, no harm there.
The Bulldogs trying to do anything to get back in this game. Haven't scored in a long time. Sam Walsh almost steals it. That's off of Laurel, and that's gonna be backcourt.
Sam Walsh, man, best defender in the state. Come on, man, you can't deny that. He is a really, really good defender, and he's on every team's best player, and it shows right there.
Sam Walsh, of course, coming back from injury. This is his first game back, Brian, from that high ankle sprain.
He's already contributing in a big way on the defensive side of the basketball.
Darian one-on-one. Over to Justin Hines. Layup. Good! The lead is 9.
That was a great look by Darian. Justin finishes it off. Great play.
The Sal's keeping it rolling. Wilson, air ball. There's going to be a foul underneath, and that will be on Laurel. So everything going wrong for the Bulldogs right now.
Yeah, and White is just having an off night so far. According to the scouting report, he's their best scorer in the past 5 games. He's hit 19 threes, and he's a really good free throw shooter, and he hasn't scored once tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe once, but he hasn't scored much.
If he scored, it might have been a layup, but Sam Walsh, Deuce Mutz, and Quinn O'Hara have held him at will. Due to the foul underneath, the Sal's are in the bonus, so Brandon Buffone will shoot some foul shots right here. Buffone's first, rolls in and out. White the other way, takes on the entire team and gets stuffed.
Just like you said earlier, the athletic ability that Justin Hines has is miraculous. That was a great block right there by him. Two-sport athlete, a varsity soccer player like his brother. He runs the floor really well. He's extremely athletic.
Hines just blocking him with ease. And White will take a seat after that one. Another block. The Sal's are just a blocking machine right now.
Yeah, they brought the block party to Broome Street tonight. I'll tell you that much.
I like that, Brian. The Bulldogs trying to get something going. Very chaotic on offense. Cannon hands it off to Wilson. Wilson blocked by Mullen. The other way, Isaiah Hinson. Nobody near him. He'll shoot it. Tipped by Darian. And the Sal's will set it back up. Mullen drives baseline, layup. Short. Had it at the rim. Just couldn't lay it in.
That's a rare occurrence there. Justin never misses that. It also helps that he's 6'6", but you'll never see that happen again, I'll tell you that much.
The Bulldogs have not scored in this quarter. Griffin gets it, loses it. And the ball will go to Salesianum. Laurel with 8 turnovers so far in this game, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, most of them have been in the second quarter. They've had an off quarter. They've only scored 2 points. I just realized that they've only scored 2 points in this first half. The Sal's 14 This game has gone the complete opposite way.
Yeah, it started off lopsided in Laurel's favor. Now it's lopsided for the Sallies. Mullen, no good. And that's going to be a foul on Darian Williams underneath.
Tough one right there. He's trying to go up for the rebound with Griffin. Griffin obviously pulled it down. Just got him with some extra contact there. Wasn't really much.
Cannon to inbound underneath. The student section making a lot of noise, as usual.
I mean, in the playoffs, you're gonna need student sections like this. Sallies have the best student section in the state, and they're gonna bring their rowdiness to every game wherever they are.
Deuce Mutz the other way, lays it in. A dunk slash a layup right there, Brian.
You usually see Deuce dunk those. I don't know why. I don't know. He could have dunked that. I mean, I guess he was trying to show a little bit of respect towards the other team, maybe.
Griffin inside. The Sal's moving quick again. Mullen. Can't get it to go. Griffin the other way. Layup. No good. Deuce gets it and is fouled. And Deuce Mutz is hyped. And he'll go to line for a 1-and-1.
Did you see at the end of that play, he posed for the photographer, Andrew Mayo, as we see down there. That was a little funny. Man, he is just having a great time out here.
Andrew Mayo, the student photographer for Sallies, takes some great shots, Brian.
Also a fellow WSAL member.
He has been on a couple streams with me. At the line, Deuce Mutz for 1-and-1. Deuce can't hit. And Sam Walsh tips it out of bounds. So Laurel has it. Coming back in for Laurel, their best player, number 22, Javier White.
And they're hopeful that they can get something going out of him. I mean, they've gotten little to none with him. And if Sam Walsh is on him, they're not going to get much. Or
White.
Deuce.
Shot. Not even close. The other way, Kareem Thomas. Fouled, and he got it! Kareem Thomas! And one, and they're going to tee him up. They're going to say taunting. So he gets the N1, but it'll be a technical foul.
Come on. Just looked at the guy. Student section is not pleased, I'll tell you that much. I saw my fellow classmates say some things to the ref there. I'm gonna have to disagree with that technical foul.
The officials in high school, college, and the NBA have gotten very strict on the stare down. And right there you see it. Give it a technical foul.
Let the kids play, it's part of the game.
So the basket is good. Kareem Thomas will shoot one. But then it looks like Laurel will get foul shots as well. (27-14), 1:29 left in the first half. The Sal's have truly turned this one around.
Without a doubt, Jimmy. I mean, they're down 3 heading into this quarter. Laurel scored 2 points, and the Sal's are up 14 with that made free throw there by Thomas.
Shot is good by Kareem. Now Wilson will head to the line for his technical foul shot. His first is good. Trying to knock them both down. And they're both muddy. Laurel will also get the ball here. Coming in, Brett O'Hara. Kareem Thomas walks off. Laurel trying to make a run before the end of the first half. Walsh gets back on his man. Kane to Cannon. Layup, good by number 33, Brock Hill.
Nice fundamental play right there by Laurel. That's what they do. They dump it off their bigs and they finish off down low. That's what they showed with Griffin throughout this game, and now Hill getting an easy basket down low.
O'Hara spins, fakes, layup, no good. Deuce gets it back. Loose ball, tipped by Mullen, and they're gonna say out of bounds, and it'll be Laurel basketball. And Brian, just a quick note, Laurel has shot terrible from the field tonight. They're 7 for 21.
Yeah, most of their shots have been from beyond the arc, and I think they're just panicking now. I mean, they were shocked the state. I mean, they're up 3 on the #1 seed in the state, and now they're shocked. I mean, they're down by 10 now. They don't know what to do, so now they're just jacking up three-pointers.
Laurel doing anything they can to get a basket. 29 seconds remain. The Sal's up by 10. Layup is good for Brock Hill again. 2 for 2. Mullen quickly the other way. He reverse lays, and he got it to go.
Don't leave Justin Mullen wide open down the open court. That's what's going to happen.
Justin Mullen with 7 on the night. 8 seconds remain. Layup made by number 3, Tyron Kane. Loose ball, heave off the rim by White. And at the end of the first half, your Sal's lead it 30 to 22. Brian, what made the Sal's come back so early in this game?
I think they were just like, whoa, what's going on here? And then they're like, now let's score the ball. And they put up 21 points in that first half, in that second quarter, compared to the 9 that they had in the first. And now they're back in this game. Now, Laurel had a little bit of momentum ended this quarter, but you know, the Sal's really need to step up defensively, and if they do that, this will be a blowout.
And at this halftime, we're going to send it down to Christian Doms to hear his first half thoughts.
Now entering with an 8-point lead at the end of the half, Salesian has really taken control of this game in more ways than not. For example, on the defensive end, it's been a block party for Salesianum. They've been able to get many blocks, and this has led to many transition opportunities on the offensive end. They've been able to convert a lot of those looks, and it's one thing that's kept Laurel from coming back into this game. Salesian needs to continue this high-octane offense if they want to be able to extend their lead further throughout the second half. Leading the charge for Salesian still is Justin Mullen and Isaiah Hinson, with Justin Hines also with 5 points. A lot of solid contributors off the bench, specifically also with Deuce Mutz as well, as he's been a great presence to have on the defensive end for Salesian. He's the one that's really been leading this charge for them on that end of the court. Overall, it's a very solid half for Salesian, and hopefully they can continue this success in the second half. Back to you, Seamus and Brian.
And we're back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that first half. And we're going to sign off for now. We'll see you in the second half.
Fans are reminded that the broadcast and streaming rights for DIY live streams and events belong exclusively to the NHS network. When games are produced, streaming an event is strictly prohibited. To watch live games, please visit nhsnetwork.com. DIY State Tournament apparel can be purchased online at Marketing Special Promotions. GRR-tees.com. Official provider of all tournament merchandise. DIY is proud to announce programs will be available in a digital format online or DIAA has partnered with the Mid-Atlantic Dairy Association and has designated chocolate milk as the partner for all DIAA state workers. Do your body a favor. Refuel with chocolate milk. To get great nutrition tips, please visit AmericanDairy.com. DIY gets its corporate partner, Laurel of Glasgow, for their generous support of the academic excellence of student athletes and their support of athletics in the state of Delaware. Thank you, Laurel of Glasgow. The American Heart Association is an official partner of the 2021-2022 DIAA Championships. DIAA is proud to be a recipient of the Delaware Division of Public Health and Academic Prevention and Human Resources. Funding for this mission is provided by the Delaware Health Fund and managed by the American Heart Association and the Board to provide parents with a simple roadmap to address the dangers of vaping for kids. Get your head out of the ground. It's free educational resources, including the Healthy Station Lab, which can be found here at talkaboutfitness.org. E-cigarettes and vaping devices are synonymous. Every law, slang, or brand are also used to refer to vaping, such as tooling or boiling fire. They include slow fire produced by external chemical filled cells. What do e-cigarettes and vape devices come in number 4? Or some resemble tobacco. Other reasons, household Peer pressure and managing stress results in increases in head start behavior, even high achievers. And some kids learn what makes them feel they become addicted and use it because of stress, anxiety, or social situation. Some other reasons kids experience anxiety include jealousy, or misinformation.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Burke. At the end of the first half, your score was your Salesianum Sal's 30 and the Laurel Bulldogs 22. Let's start off the second half. Mullen gets the screen from Darion. Kareem wide open three. Just a little short, and the Bulldogs will take it the other way. Kareem Thomas right now 0 for 4 from 3. But we know he can turn that around pretty quickly.
Yeah, shots are going to fall for him. He's such a streaky shooter. At one point, he's going to hit one, and then he's going to catch fire.
Laurel, way back, not even near the three-point line. Tip by Isaiah, Darion gets it. Darion layup, rolls in. Wilson wanted the charge, didn't get it. The bucket's good, and the Sal's lead by 10.
Darion finishes really well in contact, as he just displayed right there. You're going to see a lot more of those.
Drive inside. There's going to be a foul. Looks like it will be on the floor. Javier White tried to get to the hoop. And as we said in that first half, Brian, the Sal's have slowed down Javier White, only holding him to 2 points.
Without a doubt, Sam Walsh and Deuce Mutz have been playing really, really good defense on them. And it obviously goes to show he's their best scorer, and they've held him to 2 points.
Defense pays off in the playoffs, Brian.
Without a doubt, defenses wins championships.
White trying to do anything, and he'll be fouled.
I think that's on Darion Williams for the blocking foul.
Darion Williams, some hard defense right there. That'll be his third.
Now Javier's going to go to the line to shoot some free throws here. This is his first time getting to the line today, if I'm mistaken.
That's correct. White's first one, off the back iron. Checking in for the Sal's. Due to foul trouble, Brett O'Hara comes in for Darion Williams.
It's tough right there for Darion. I believe he has like 3 or 4 fouls, I think. I'm not too sure as Javier goes for his second free throw.
Javier short on the second one. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Brock Hill is fouled. And they'll go right back to the line after going 0 for 2.
It's just not his night tonight. I mean, he is clearly frustrated and it's got the best of him.
At the line, Brock Hill. He misses it. 0 for 3 right now for Laurel in the second half from the line.
Jimmy, I can't tell what the student section is doing. But whatever they did,
it paid off.
It paid off. 0 for 4 on 2 and 10. Oh man, this student section.
Never fails to amaze me. Kareem gets it on the wing. Finds Sam. Wide open. Layup. Good. And the Sal's lead by 12.
Easy pass. Easy drive for the 2 points. That's what they need to do all night, and they'll put this game away very quick.
6:17 remaining in the third quarter. 34-22. Salesianum leads it. Drive by Wilson. Step back 3. Not even close. Wanted the foul. O'Hara brings it past half court the other way. The Sal's look like they have numbers. Kareem's layup is is also good. Two left-handed layups for the Sallies, back to back. Javier White answers, finds space on the Euro step, and he'll get the bucket for two.
Shocking to realize that's his second bucket the entire game. Goes to show how well the South defense has been playing well on him. They've game planned him really well.
Looks like Isaiah Hinson had a mismatch for a second. Gets it back. He'll fire away. A bit short right there. And the Bulldogs will slowly bring it past half court. And Isaiah Hinson also struggling from beyond the arc. He's 0 for 4. He does have 7 points, but not something that frequently happens with him.
He's another streaky shooter. Once he hits one, he'll hit more and more after that.
That's gonna be a foul. Looks like it's gonna be on Brett O'Hara. That's gonna be his first.
Looks like O'Hara was on Javier White there, held him a little bit.
The subs coming in for the Sal's. Brandon Buffone, the junior. Justin Hines, the sophomore. Walking off, the senior Sam Walsh. And the sophomore, number 2, Kareem Thomas.
Justin Hines is going to be on Javier White, new defender on him.
White, contested 3 air ball. Looks like he's shooting everything he can. Hinson drives, layup. He got it.
As you stated, Jimmy, I mean, he's struggling from beyond the arc, but he finishes really well in the paint, which kind of makes up for those 0 for 4 from 3.
The Sal's keeping it quick. Hinson fires. Bounces out. Hinson does get the rebound. Underneath to Mullen. Loose ball off the back of the backboard. A bit of a sloppy sequence right there. White gets the rack blocked. Ball still live. Isaiah Hinson with the hustle play. 3 ball for Mullen. Hinson tips it, but Laurel will get the ball.
Jimmy, I'm gonna need a stat check. How many blocks do the Sal's have tonight? It has to be in the double digits by now. It's insane.
The Sal's have been blocking almost every time Laurel gets to the hoop. And this Laurel team looks a bit gassed right now, Brian.
Yeah, and they're also really irritated. I mean, you can see the body language from Javier White. He is very discouraged by the way he's playing. 4 points, he's 0 for 2 from the stripe. It's just not his night tonight, and they really needed him.
Stolen by O'Hara. Layup is good. Brett O'Hara gets the steal and gets the bucket.
Great sequence of events there. Brett shows off that flashy defense, stealthy defense, finishes off with a strong layup.
3-pointer is nothing but net for number 4, Omayang Cannon. And with that, Coach Trevison will call a timeout. And now we're gonna send it down to Christian Doms. What can Laurel do to come back in this game?
As Sallies continues in the third quarter with 3 minutes left, up by 13. Isaiah Hinson continues to lead the scoring charge for Sallies with 9 points. Sallies has been moving the ball very well this second half. They've been able to get a lot of looks under the basket, and it's led to a lot of easy baskets for them. On the other end, for Laurel, they've been forcing up a lot of unnecessary shots, specifically with Javier White, taking a lot of heavily contested threes and not getting the most efficient looks under the basket. They need to really fix that if they want to have any shot of coming back into this game. Meanwhile, for Sallies, they should continue to try and get these efficient looks and continue to protect the rim on the defensive end as they move forward throughout the second half. Back to you, Brian and Jimmy.
The Sal's come out of the timeout with a lot of momentum, Brian.
Yeah, they're up 13. They've just completely turned this game around. This Laurel team is shocked. They are tired, and they just look defeated.
Hinson will slowly bring it up. Finds Mutz. The Sal's rotating quick. Mutz lays it up. Won't get it to go. The other way, Laurel, 5 on 4. And that's going to be a foul on Brett O'Hara. That'll be his second.
Tough one right there, because it looked like he got the ball there. I guess he just got a little bit of his arm. And that's going to be Wilson going to line to shoot 2, I believe. Nope, my fault. It was a floor foul, so it will be an inbound for the Bulldogs.
Inbound to Griffin. Lays it up. Tries to tip it in. Laurel 0 for 3. And Hines pulls in the rebound.
I mean, Griffin was hitting all those shots in the first quarter. I don't know what's going on right now.
Pass to Hinson, back to O'Hara. To Mutz. Fakes 3, back to Brett. To Buffone. Pull up Jay. Money from the foul line. Brandon Buffone gets his first points of the night.
Buffone originally won that 3. He saw that middle wide open. Took that easy shot from the stripe. 2 points for the Sal's.
Buffone passed up the 3. Got an easier shot right there.
They're up 15. Don't really necessarily need that 3 right now.
The Sal's in a 2-3 defense. White. Behind the back pass. Will cause an offensive foul. Deuce Mutz putting the team on his back defensively.
Mutz is going to give you those quality minutes. Thing is, I can't identify who the 6th man is because every single bench player that they have gives quality minutes, and Deuce Mutz is just a prime example. He's being that 6th man tonight.
Yeah, Brian, if you look back at the season, every game has had a different guy excel off the bench. Mutz to O'Hara. Blocked. Had the look, White blocks it. Wants the ball back, gets it back. 1:29 remaining, 42-27. The Sal's have a big lead. Layup is good for number 10, Therese Dickerson.
Strong finish there by Dickerson, trying to get something going for this Laurel team. Not really much they've been putting up since the first quarter.
They've cut the lead to 13. Hinson splits the defense and turns it over. It will be Laurel basketball.
Quinn O'Hara's going to check in for the Sal's. Looks like he's going to check in for Isaiah as he gets a breather.
And we'll see that brother connection between Brett and Quinn O'Hara.
They got the best chemistry in the state, and it helps that they're brothers.
Bringing it up, Wilson almost loses it. Back to White, way downtown. Off the mark.
I just don't understand that shot. I mean, he took it from the Tioni Dimitan logo right there. I mean, it's just a selfish shot. I mean, I just don't know what's the deal with White. He's just not been producing really anything on offense. I mean, 4 points is all to show.
Shooting it from the Sallies crest is never a good look, Brian.
There's not many high schoolers that can even do that. I mean, Steph Curry can do that, but granted, he's in the NBA.
Buffone drives inside, fakes one way, goes the other. Brett can't finish.
That's a great pass there by Buffone. Brett's just got to finish there. Oh.
And a very late foul call. That'll be Brett O'Hara's 3rd. So, Laurel coming back in a way, just aren't getting buckets.
I mean, they were like the Sal's in the first quarter. They were putting up shots, they just weren't falling. Now look who's checking in, it's Will Keegan. Your fellow student council vice president right there.
Will Keegan, of course, one of the captains of this team. Serves in a great leadership role. Layup, no good, and it'll be an offensive foul. Deuce Mutz forcing another turnover.
I mean, how many times has he forced charging fouls? It has to be his 3rd. He is playing so well defensively and forcing fouls like it's his job.
And it looks like Coach Trevison wanted to get Will Keegan in there defensively. It looks like it pays off as the Sal's force an offensive foul.
Sam Walsh is going to come out too.
Javier White also went to the sidelines. Looks like he's holding his foot.
Isaiah checking back in. He brings it up at the top of the key.
6 seconds left. 3. O'Hara floater. Off. Mullen gets the rebound. And as time expires, your score is your Salesianum Sal's 42 and the Laurel Bulldogs 29 as we head into the 4th. Brian, How can the Sal's finish off this game and put it on ice?
They just got to keep playing the way they're playing. They're playing a really good game right now. Other than the first quarter, they played a really good game offensively and defensively. If they keep this up, this game will be over very quick, and we'll probably see some subs come in tonight.
Yeah, Brian, I mean, you look at the Sal's team, the bench has played a crucial role, especially defensively. Deuce Mutz has had 3 charges, and that just changes games for you.
He doesn't produce much offensively. Granted, he still does, but not like not double-digit amounts. But he's playing really good defense. He has a couple blocks, a couple assists. He's forced countless amount of fouls, and he's just playing a really good game. This is probably his best game I've ever seen him play.
The Sal's will play the winner of Middletown and Dover this Saturday. So we'll be back here at the Burke if the Sal's can hold on.
I would love to see Middletown come in here, play the Sal's. Even though it's mainly a football rivalry, Middletown Sallies is still a really good rivalry. As we see an injury update here, Javier White is not on the sidelines. He's actually in the back far corner getting his foot taped. It'll be interesting to see if he comes back later on.
A big loss for this Laurel team. He's their primary scorer. It's going to be a push-off. It's going to be on, I believe, Isaiah Hinson. That'll be his second.
Isaiah obviously not pleased with that call.
Or sorry, that's going to be on Laurel. That'll be on Brock Hill. So the Sal's force another defensive turnover.
There you go, Isaiah feels a little bit more better now. As you see Javier limping back to the bench.
Quinn O'Hara serves to the point guard. Finds Brandon Buffone. Mullen comes off the pick, has the look, fires away. Won't go, but O'Hara gets that rebound. Kareem will turn it over though. Wilson jump stop. Layup is good. And the lead is down to 11.
Wilson finishes really well in contact. Oh, Kareem Thomas is wide open.
Kareem, acrobatic layup, gets it to go.
Oh no, now Wilson's hurt for Laurel.
Wilson down on the ground.
And Javier's gonna limp right back onto the floor. Looks like he's gonna go in for Wilson, his teammate. Both players limping. Those are their 2 best players, Wilson and White. And to add on to how much they're down by, this is not good for Laurel.
After a stoppage of play, Quinn O'Hara will come off. And checking in for him, Sam Walsh. Looks like Walsh will be matched up with White once again.
And that matchup has been going in the favor of Sam Walsh. Again, as I mentioned time and time again, White only has 4 points. I don't even want to know what his field goal percentage is because it's probably really bad, and a lot of credit to Sam Walsh.
Brock Hill fires away and hits it. Laurel's not out of it yet.
A big shot there for the big guy, Brock Hill.
Score is 44-34. Laurel only down by 10, 6:49 left in the fourth. Hinson gets it. Kareem Thomas gets it to go. Scoops it in with the left, and he'll go to the line after the N1.
Kareem and Isaiah have been having very similar games. They haven't really been shooting the ball well outside, but they've both been finishing extremely well, going to the field free throw stripe and converting on free throws.
And Brian, you love to see that as a Salesianum fan. Kareem is not working out well for him beyond the arc, but then he goes inside and gets those buckets to go.
And at this point, as long as he's getting buckets, it don't matter how he scores.
That's playoff basketball right there, Brian.
Mutz is going to check in. Looks like for Brandon Buffone. The Laurel coach is furiated. He has no idea what's going on.
Laurel in a bit of foul trouble. 5 fouls heading into the fourth. Could get into the bonus or double bonus range pretty soon.
That'll be huge for the Sal's. Just more free throws for them.
Kareem converts on the N1. Has 10 points in the game. White picks up his dribble. Finds his teammate. Will get it back. Brock Hill drives inside. Blocked by Mutz. But the foul will be on Isaiah Hinson. And Brock Hill, who struggled from the line tonight, will have another chance right here. However, he'll be shooting into the student section.
His first team
Looks like the student section's gonna sit down here. Must have something going on. They have a kid on their back.
Shanks the first one. Singing the ABCs won't pay off.
It was worth a try. You gotta give it a try.
Sallies moving the ball quickly around the arc. Hinson, fade away, air ball. Brock Hill moves it up, stolen by Sam Walsh. Look at the athleticism to Justin Mullen. Euro step, fouled, and it will be on the floor.
Great steal there by Sam Walsh, being the ball hawk himself, snagging that pass out of thin air, and now Mullen's gonna go to the line to shoot two.
Justin Mullen, as we said before, an excellent foul shooter. 2 for 2 on the night as of so far. We're sorry, actually 3 for 3. He was fouled on a three-pointer. Let's see if he can go 5 for 5.
He's just an all-around great shooter. I mean, Jimmy, me and you called that William Penn game. He had like 27 points. He could not miss from three. He drains that first free throw. He's just a great, great scorer.
And as a tall player, you got to be excellent from the line. Mullen with 14 in the game tonight. Sorry, 8 points tonight. Now 9.
There you go.
We're used to Justin putting up those big numbers. That's why.
He's still got some time.
49-35. 6:03 left. Loose ball. Mutz has it. Bounce pass is stolen by White. The Sal's quickly get back on defense. White, Euro step, way short.
That was blocked again.
Brock Hill does get the rebound. 49-37. Timeout by Coach Trevison, trying to motivate his team.
He's pissed right now. Excuse me. He's really, really, really mad right there after that. It doesn't matter how much he's up by. He's going to get on his team as he is throwing his hands all over the place and trying to get his team motivated.
And now we're going to send it down to Christian Doms to hear what he thinks of this fourth quarter.
As Sallies continues to move into the fourth quarter with a 12-point lead, Kareem Thomas has been one player that's really come alive in this fourth quarter. He started off a little bit slow, missed a couple of three-point shots, but he's found his stride, and he now has 10 points right now so far in this game. Right now, Laurel, they've been trying to double-team Isaiah Hinson, and it's worked. Sometimes it hasn't worked other times. Overall, they haven't been doing enough to make this game a blowout, but they've also been doing enough to make sure that this game stays within a couple possessions. It'll be interesting to see if they're able to come back.
Here we are, back in the action. Darion Williams travels underneath, and Laurel forces a much-needed turnover.
It was a great pass there by Kareem. Just Darion took an extra step, resulting in the travel.
The Sal's in the press. Has paid off for them tonight. Laurel trying to get a one-on-one shot. Tries to bank it in, no good. The Sal's the other way quickly. Hines loses it. 3-on-2. Wilson's shot, no good. Rebound, and the layup is good for Cannon. This one isn't over, Brian.
No,
10-point game.
Not one bit. This team's going to fight to the end. There's plenty of time left for them to come back. The Sal's need to step on their throats and end this game immediately.
Hinson's shot, it's good. And the Sal's don't look distressed at all. And another charge. That's gonna be 5 on number 34, Nafir Griffin. he fouls out.
Darion's gonna walk off the floor. I mean, I'd be feeling that pain if that kid ran right into me. And that's huge. Griffin's out of the game, so that's their best rebounder, their best paint scorer. They don't have to worry about him anymore. That's one player down, few more to go, and this game will be over.
And the student section is fired up after that one. O'Hara brings it up right here. Sam Walsh to Justin Mullen. Hand off Quinn O'Hara. Walsh for three. And Justin Hines getting up and laying it in.
Justin Hines cleaning the glass. He's a big guy. Easy bucket for him.
There's that athleticism. 7 points for Hines on the game.
As you mentioned, coming off the bench, quality minutes.
And another offensive foul. Puts the arm down. That's a call every time.
I'm gonna add on to that. Another quality bench minutes there. O'Hara, Mutz, Hines, all of them. And the student section is chanting, "We want Monty." Aiden Montgomery, one of the players that we would love to see right about now, coming into this game.
Mullen to Walsh. Tipped away, and it will stay with the Sal's. 3:41 remaining in the fourth, 53 to 39. Hines fakes three. Floater is good. Justin Hines getting to the rack.
Another great bucket there from Hines. He's going to keep contributing.
That's going to be a foul. It's going to be on Justin Mullen, I believe. His third.
The Sal's cannot afford to foul this Laurel team, as White is going to go to the line to shoot the one-on-one.
And of course, tonight we've seen it throughout the night. Laurel has struggled from the line, especially when they're shooting into the student section.
I mean, White went 0 for 2 his last free throws attempt. See if he can hit his first one here. Nope.
It rims out, and the ball will go to Salesianum.
Out of bounds there on Brock Hill. And Isaiah's going to check back in for Sam Walsh.
Laurel will be in the press right here. Hopefully the Sal's are ready to break it. Quinn gets it to Kareem. Mullen in the middle, splits the defense. Hines traveled, and they call it.
Hines took that first step, didn't dribble. It's an easy call right there. And Cannon's going to check in for the Bulldogs here. 55-39 with 3:19 left to go in the game. The second round of the 2022 DIAA Boys Basketball Playoffs.
Justin Hines with 4 turnovers, Brian. Hopefully he can limit that throughout the rest of the game. As the three-point shot is good for number 2, Khalees Wilson.
That's the first 3 we've seen him hit tonight. And Laurel really needed that. Oh.
They don't get back on defense, though, as Kareem Thomas answers from the corner.
There's the 3 that we've been waiting for from Kareem. Oh, Isaiah almost had that steal there. We're going back to that 3. That's Kareem's first 3 of the game. Hasn't really been shooting well from beyond the arc. Finally got one there as the game comes to its closing minutes.
Kareem Thomas with 13 on the game. Isaiah underneath the Mullen. He finds Kareem, and Kareem will be fouled.
Yeah, Brock Hill was the one who fouled him there. Looks like he hit him in the face. Kareem's gonna go to the line to shoot 2 more. Jimmy, despite one-on-one, my mistake. Jimmy, despite shooting 1 for 5 from 3, he's in double-digit points. He's been getting those points down low in the paint and getting to the line and shooting free throws.
Kareem Thomas is a true playmaker, Brian. As I said before, he's been struggling tonight, but he makes it happen still offensively.
I mean, he's really only struggling in one aspect, and that's just three-point shooting. But other than that, he's had a really good game, and hopefully we see more of these games come to go here in the playoffs.
He ups his number to 14 for the points on the night. Make that 15. as the Sal's lead 60-42, putting up some big numbers. 2:34 left in the fourth. Looks like it was a timeout for Laurel. And Brian, the Sal's truly have gone on a run since they were down early in this game.
Yeah, I mean, ever since that first quarter end, they've just completely shut this team and blew this team out of the water. And I mean, this game is, I mean, they're up by 18 right now. It's not over yet, but you know, it's looking towards there. Hopefully we get to see the subs come in tonight. But a great first game of the playoffs for this South team.
And now we're gonna head down to Christian Doms to hear his thoughts. Never mind. Laurel will inbound. Wilson behind the back, over to White. Deep three-point range, bank shot. And he's limping around on this court.
Yeah, White is hurt. He cannot put any pressure on that left foot. But that was a great shot there. His first three he's hit tonight.
Underneath Kareem Thomas. Justin Hines wide open the other way. And that's gonna be a foul for Laurel.
No, it's a travel.
Oh, sorry, a travel.
Yeah.
Looked like he got fouled, but I guess didn't set that pivot foot right there.
Yeah, I saw the ref move his hands in a circular formation. It looks like he traveled there.
White the other way. Can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that ball wasn't blocked there by Mullen or Hines.
Hinson fakes three, under to Mullen, and that's gonna be a travel. So back-to-back travels for the Sal's.
Yeah, and Mullen, oh, now Laurel's gonna go right down the court here.
Doing anything they can. Three-pointer. Off the front iron. Kareem fakes three. Drive inside on. Looked like he was going to throw it down, but he does get the layup to go.
Kareem really wanted that dunk, just like Deuce did that one time.
You see the expression on his face. He wanted to get up there. Layup will be good, and one for number 4, Omayan Cannon.
And here come the subs. We've been waiting all night for this.
Pat McGuinn, Nolan Harmon, fresh off of injury. Sam Dumas, Captain Will Keegan, and of course, the MVP himself, Ada Montgomery.
And here they come, baby. Two of my former teammates out there, Mont and Dumas on the football field. It's great to see these guys get on the floor, especially Nolan, who got hurt a couple games ago. It's great to see him back on the floor.
The foul shot is made. Dumas to inbound underneath. Finds Nolan. Back to Dumas. Let's see what the subs can do here. Turnover. Lay in. Good. Dumas to Keegan. Timeout, Sal's.
Dumas wanted to take the long shot to
Dumas,
Montgomery.
of course, the football player played tight end this season. Looked like he wanted to throw a touchdown pass.
Man, all credits to Sam Dumas. He's a great football player, great teammate. He was a captain on the football team. It's great to see these guys get minutes here. And fun fact, A. Montgomery's first team All-State punter. Great to see him get on the floor here. All these dual sport athletes getting some time on the court. And hopefully we see more of them in the playoffs if the Souths continue to keep blowing teams out of the water.
And Brian, just a quick shout out to the Salesianum student section. They've been up and rowdy all night. And it looks like it's gonna be a hard place to play throughout the rest of these playoffs.
Yeah, it looks like Father Brett is trying to calm him down a little bit. Now it's towards the end of the game, but give all the credits to the student section. They've had a really good game. They've been routing all game long, and they're a big contributor to why the Sal's played really well tonight. Shout out to them.
At the line, due to a technical foul, number 2, Tyrone Kane.
I think that's Kelsey Wilson.
Sorry, Wilson. He does make the first. Don't know who the technical was on, Brian.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that. very confused who the technical was on. I mean, could have it been the student section?
I doubt it. They wouldn't do that. Probably on Trevison maybe. But hey, the Sal's still have a 10-point lead as we have 1 minute and 14 seconds left in this game.
Quinn O'Hara checked in for Dumas there. And Brandon Phone, I believe, checked in for Nolan.
Brock Hill passes it out. Wilson's jumper, nothing but net. Lead down to 8. Buffon loses his dribble.
That's going to be a foul on Brock Hill. Laurel's coming back in this game a little bit. They're down by 8. That's a timeout.
That will be a
taken by the
timeout by
Sal's.
Coach Trevison right there. Just trying to break this press late in this game.
Yeah, Laurel's down. They got some time to put some points on the board. There's 54 seconds left to play. This game's not over.
Yeah, you still got to play a bit cautious right here if you're Salesianum. Don't want to blow this lead late.
Yeah, I think the smart move is to put all your starters back up on the floor, end this game, and send Laurel home.
And of course, Coach Trevison, very, very keen on discipline, Brian. Whether that's in practice in the classroom or, of course, on the basketball court.
Yeah, they're a very disciplined defensive team. Individually, like Sam Walsh, Deuce Mutz, Brett O'Hara, Quinn O'Hara, they've been very disciplined on the defensive side of the ball. And it goes to show tonight as they've held Javier White to really four points throughout this game. I mean, he's scored a couple baskets here and there, but he's really only been held to a minimal amount of points.
Looks like he's going to be a loose ball foul right there. That'll be his second foul. Tyron Kane.
Quinn's going to go to the line to shoot.
2.
2.
Due to the double bonus. O'Hara, as we said, with a lot of these guys, kind of due to the discipline of Coach Trevison, another great foul shooter, Brian.
Yeah, both brothers.
As he misses it, as we say it, the typical curse, announcer's curse.
Oh, last time was me, so you were due for one there, Jimmy. But yeah, both brothers are very good, very good free throw shooters, very good scorers all around, and they're also very disciplined on the defensive side as well.
O'Hara trying to redeem himself. And he won't. Shot is missed. Laurel the other way. Down by 8. 47 seconds left. O'Hara forces the turnover. And they're going to say an offensive foul.
Oh. What's the foul there? Come on.
Interesting call. Won't comment on that. 62-54 is still our score. White can barely get down the court, not even at half court yet. That's going to be a foul on Kareem Thomas.
Yeah, Laurel's going to continue to fight here. As Wilson's going to get to the line for a second straight time. I believe he converted on both of his free throws last time. If he converts both here, there will be a six-point game.
Wilson gets the first. Checking in, Justin Mullen for Deuce Mutz. Lead down to 7, 37 seconds left.
Jimmy, I'm shocked Isaiah's not on the floor right now.
Second one's out. The ball will go to Salesianum. Timeout Laurel. And we'll have the teams huddle up once more. So a lot of timeouts in the last minute of this game, Brian.
I mean, they're just trying to keep their season alive. I mean, they're still well into this game. They're down 7, 36 points left. This game is far from over, and this game's going to go on for a little bit more because timeouts are just going to keep getting called if this game remains close.
And Brian, as you noted before, Isaiah Hinson wasn't in the game. He just checked in. So hopefully that can be the finishing factor.
Yeah,
for the Salesianum win.
Hopefully he can get some points going and officially end this game, because this game's been going on for way too long. I mean, at one point the Sallies were up by, I believe, 13 points. Now Laurel is scratching their way back to this game, and they're only down by 7. So Isaiah needs to close this game out for the Sallies, or anyone in particular.
Quinn O'Hara to inbound. Finds Isaiah. Back to Quinn, loose ball. Kareem picks it up. The Sallies break the press. Mullen fouled.
Is that Javier
He'll
White?
shoot 2 on the double bonus. That will be on Javier White. As 27 ticks remain in this game.
These 2 free throws are clutch right here.
Deuce Mutz will come on for a defensive presence. Mullen's first one, short.
He checks in for Quinn. Quinn was in there for a long time for the Sallies. Just shows how much trust they have in him.
Mullen will get a second one. He'll get that one though.
8-point game.
25 seconds. Laurel trying to keep their season going. Loose ball, picked up. Mutz is hit. Walsh is on the ground. Looks like it's going to be another foul on Laurel. And Deuce Mutz, bandage on his face and all, will head to the line to shoot 2.
That hasn't been slowing him down one bit. He is still the same energized defensive maniac that we've seen this whole entire season. He needs to eat these 2 free throws, though.
Mutz can't hit the first. Does get the second. 15 seconds remain. Ball's out of bounds. Will stay with Laurel.
And the student section is already ready to say goodbye to the Laurel Bulldogs.
Three ball, air ball. Not even close for number 2, Khalees Wilson. Inbound to Mullen. Late foul.
I don't think Wilson fouled him.
Laurel parents not happy with that one.
I don't think anybody's happy with that one. I think everybody just wants this game to be over.
And that's how the Bulldogs will end their season.
Great win by the Sallies. They played a really good game, and it's not going to be any more easier down the road. They can finish games off like this. It's going to be a very magical run for this team.
Mullen gets the first with 0.9 seconds left remaining. 11 points on the game for Justin Mullen. Quiet night for him. And that will be 12 points for Justin Mullen. As your Sal's, sorry, that ball will be thrown out of bounds. We still have 0.9 seconds remaining.
Come on, just inbound the ball here.
And as Sam Walsh gets it in, your Salesianum Sal's win it and are headed to the quarterfinals. 66-55. Christian Doms, what do you think?
So as Salesianum closes out their first playoff win in over a year with an 11-point win. really the story of the fourth quarter, what it came down to was the scoring charge that was led by the sophomore guards. The trio of Hines, Hinson, and Kareem Thomas, especially Kareem Thomas with those 17 points, really helped Salesian extend that lead towards the end of the fourth quarter. Although Laurel started to come back in it with a couple of late game free throws, overall, it was a great overall team win for Salesian. A lot of guys scoring in double digits, a lot of great plays offensively and defensively. Overall, a very great first playoff game back with fans at the Berg. And now, back to you, Brian and Jimmy.
And Brian, just a few quick thank yous. Of course, to our cameramen, Trevor Bengal, Seamus Oliver, Will Ansley. For sound, Charlie Brecht. For Stream OP, Nathan Reed. Director, Henry Kelleher. And then for our announcers tonight, thank you, Christian Dobbs, and thank you, Brian Hamway. And this is my last game announcing for WSAL, so thank you, Salesianum WSAL, for giving me the opportunity to do this for both football and basketball. I've truly enjoyed it. And hopefully this is the last you'll see of me at Salesianum.
I'll tell you, Jimmy, it will not be the same without you. Thank you for bringing me into this, and I can't wait to see what your future holds. I really can't wait.
And Brian, maybe you'll see me on the volleyball court if we stream volleyball this season.
Oh, definitely. I will definitely be announcing those games for you and giving you a ton of shout-outs. So thank you, Jimmy.
So thank you, everyone, for supporting WSAL throughout the season. And good night, and roll Sal's.